Lights, camera, action. That's right. I'm Greydon, and I'm your guide through the world of movies right here on the Director's Cup, exclusively on the Fanatics Network, your hub for all your fandoms. As you guys can see down below, right down there, the fanent.com, the fanent on Instagram, my own the Director's Cut, TFN on Twitter. You can also find us at the Fan ENT on Twitter as well. We have the Fan ENT down there on YouTube, the Fanatics ENT Facebook group, and Twitch right on there, the Fan ENT. Well, you can find us everywhere down below. Check it out even in our description. You can find us other places. We have Facebook pages. We have a community group. You guys should check that out. We post a lot of awesome, funny stuff in there. Come chat with us. Come chat with your favorite creators on that platform. You guys can find it on the Fanatics ENT page and just go into the group, the Fanatics community group, and you guys can find it there and we'll have a good time. Anyways, without further ado, let's talk movies. And today, as you guys can see, I'm talking about a Wes Craven movie. It's not the spooky season without dealing with Wes, honestly, without dealing with Wes Craven at all. We're talking Red Eye. This is some people would throw this in the horror genre, some wouldn't. It's a psychological thriller. I throw it in there because it kind of reminds me a lot of Hitchcock, and Hitchcock stuff is deemed a lot of horror in that genre too. So before we get into this, let's get into the comment section, shall we? What's good, brother? What's good with you, Tim? How's it going tonight, man? I mean, it's Tuesday night. I mean, there's baseball going on. Glad everyone could be here tonight talking movies with me. So comment down below. What is your favorite? I'm going to say this favorite horror movie and or style of horror movie in that genre. So you have like slashers, you have thrillers, uh you have gore, you have a lot of different things. So tell me down below, what's your favorite horror movie? And let's get the topic started. Really enjoyed this one. Yeah. This movie is actually pretty good for what it is. It is. It's pretty good for what it is. And I'm not just saying that because it's a movie and I always like movies because I'm the movie guy here. And I mean, if I actually showed you guys my collection, you guys would be like, whoa, this guy's really into his movies. Yes, I am. So, but anyways, I'm just placing my notes down. Here we go. Remember to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell notification for whenever we drop a new video, guys. So, without further ado, let's get into it. After attending her grandmother's funeral, hotel manager Lisa Reiser, played by Rachel McAdams in here, very talented actress, very underrated actress, let's put it that way. Not many people think she's that great of an actress, but many people don't like her in certain roles. I love Rachel McAdams, and this is a good movie for her. She arrives at Dallas Love Field to take a red eye flight back to Miami, Florida. For those of you that don't know what a red eye is usually the latest flight or the earliest flight you can get on something, and it's nonstop from your one destination to your other. That's why it's called a red eye, because you're fighting sleep so you can get on this flight that's nonstop. Usually it's the last flight of the day. She meets the handsome young man named Jackson Ripner. Come closer. I don't know about you guys, but if I knew someone named Jackson Ripner and knew of Jack the Ripper from history, I wouldn't trust him. Shh. Why would she? I don't know. Shh. I honestly don't know. Well, comment down below if you guys would trust someone named Jackson Ripner. He's also traveling to Miami. Coincidence? On the same red-eye flight. While waiting to board, they share a drink at the airport bar and engage in small talk. Yeah, he meets her at the bar. She's drinking. They're doing shots. They're both drinking. And we come to find out that on the airplane, he's seated right beside her. They've just been at a bar and now they're sitting next to each other. Sounds a little suspicious if you ask me, but it's Wes Craven. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on this one, but it serves the point of, okay, here she is. She's letting her guard down. She's letting her guard down, and this guy's sitting right next to her. There's not much you can do on a plane. Or is there? Let's see. Dylan's here. Check out his show, Don't Feel Advantage, as well as World Elite. Also, as a World Elite podcast on right after this. Awesome stuff there, guys. Yoji, what's up? What's up, Justin? How you doing tonight, man? Kayla, thanks for showing up. I'm glad this is one of your faves. What's up, good bro? Hope all's well. That's right. Dango, stay in the weeds and be dirty, my friend. So, anyways, so here we go. He's sitting beside her. After takeoff, his charming demeanor quickly turns sinister as he informs her that he works for a domestic terrorist organization planning to assassinate Charles Keefe, the current United States Deputy Secretary of Homeland Security. Cillian Murphy plays this role so well. Like I said with my Oppenheimer stuff that I did earlier, Cillian Murphy is an severely underrated actor. He had a starring role in there. He was the leading man in this one. But Rachel McAdams was actually the star. But and in 28 Days Later, it was pretty much him by himself. And so right here in Red Eye, we actually get him by himself. We actually get him to be a villain in here. And this is, to me, this is the movie that made me want to go. When he was announced as Scarecrow, the Dark Knight trilogy, this is the movie that made me want to go see that. Just to see him as that role. Lisa's managerial position at the Lux Atlantic Hotel in Miami, where Keefe and his family are staying, is crucial to their plot. They want to go into the hotel where she's the manager of to assassinate the Homeland Security, and they can't do it without her because it's heavily guarded. She's allowed in and out of the hotel because she's the hotel manager. Yeah, see, they knew what they were doing. They knew exactly who they were looking for in all this. As acting manager, Lisa must make a call from the in-flight phone in order to order the Key family be moved to the targeted room where a missile launched from a boat in the harbor will strike. Her non-good plans would result in Jackson's hitman accomplice killing Lisa's father, Joe, played by the ever-lovable Brian Cox in here. I mean, the fact that he's dangling this carrot over here, here, you go and do what I want. You're going to do what I want because I got your daddy. Ooh, you're going to do it. Yeah. Otherwise, he's going to die. Do it, or he's going to die. But you guys see, while Jackson is distracted, Lisa writes a warning inside her self-help book that she's previously given away to a friendly fellow passenger. He headbutts her unconscious and retrieves the book before the woman reads the message. Lisa awakens half an hour later and is forced to make the call to the hotel. That scene was just nuts. Like when you saw that, and he just literally goes, boom, right head to head and literally knocks her out. And then the flight attendant's like, you okay? Oh, yeah, she's just sleeping. It's okay. When the storm disrupts the Sky's phone service mid-conversation with her coworker, Cynthia, Lisa pretends to be ordering the room change until Jackson catches on. Yeah, until he sees the light that it's not connected. She then persuades him to let her use the restroom while the phone service is still disrupted. Lisa writes a fake bomb threat in soap on the mirror. Jackson, checking in on her, sees it and angrily wipes it off. A young girl waiting outside becomes suspicious, telling the flight attendant that Jackson is inside with Lisa, but is dismissed as a sexual escapade. Yeah, Mile High Club. Anyways, when the Sky phones are operational again, Lisa calls Cynthia and has removed the Key family to the targeted suite. She then pleads with Jackson to call off the accomplices waiting outside Joe's house, but refuses until the assassination is confirmed. So yeah, so are you going? So I won't throw this out there to you guys because it got me thinking in this movie. If I was in Lisa's boat, if I was in her shoes, so to speak, it might have been really big shoes because I have big feet. But anyways, if I was in her boat, would I trust this guy that he would let my dad go after the hit's done, and rather than not kill him and kill me because hey, we're the only two witnesses to this plot? Maybe. Or maybe I'm thinking maybe I go along with this and maybe I'm not being framed for this thing. That's the type of stuff that got me to think in this movie was, hey, he's setting her up for taking this fall. Or don't listen to him, Lisa. He's going to kill your dad anyways. Those are my two thoughts in this. I could be wrong, but that's what my initial gut reaction was to these. As the plane lands in Miami International Airport, Lisa reveals that she got the scar Jackson noticed on her chest during a violent rape at knife point 2 years earlier. And that she swore after the assault that something like that would never happen again. She then stabs Jackson in the throat with a ballpoint pen. Perfect. She takes a ballpoint pen and she does a tracheotomy on him, like right here. I'm gonna hold up my beard. Like right here, she just stabs a pen. I don't know about you, but I just hit my Adam's apple there, and it hurt. So I want everyone to go like this. Just tap right here. Don't do it too hard. Your vocal cords are right there. You tap right there. You can. I'm in pain right now doing that. See if you guys can do that too, but don't do it too hard. I don't want you guys hurting yourselves. To further slow Jackson down, she grabs his phone and flees the plane. To further slow Jackson down, Rebecca, the young girl who had previously observed him and Lisa, trips him, making it look like an accident. Lisa makes her way to the airport exit while evading both Jackson and the security personnel. Once outside, she steals an unattended SUV. She calls Cynthia, telling her to evacuate the hotel and warn all of the Keefs. Cynthia, the Keefs, and the U.S. Secret Service agents escape seconds before a javelin missile hits the room. I don't know about you guys, but these javelin missiles are like really huge, and they look like a javelin. You've probably seen them in a lot of movies. Like, let's use Iron Man. The Jericho missiles, those are javelin missiles. Really, they are. Streets, what's up, man? How you doing? He does a lot of fantasy football stuff for us, so check him out. We have something going every day. Streets is our fantasy football guru right here. So check out his stuff. You'll be glad you did because you'd be crushing your leagues if that's the point. If you watched him. Shh. Anyways, the cell phone's battery dies as Lisa is calling her dad. She doesn't know if her dad's alive or not. The assassination just happened, so technically her dad should be alive. But this isn't going to the plan of Jackson. So he could throw an audible right here. Joe could die. Joe could be dead right now. Arriving at his house and seeing the hitman at the front door, she hits and kills him with the car. Yeah. She boom with the car. She literally, hey, there's the guy. Yeah, you're not gonna kill my dad. Boom. And when he shoots her with a suppressed pistol. Lisa's dad is unharmed, and he has called 911 for his daughter. I don't know about you guys, but she just ran a guy into a car, and his last shot shoots her. That's a recoil effect. I don't know about you guys, but that is a true recoiled effect right there. Lisa calls Cynthia, unaware Jackson arrived and it incapacitated her dad. He pursues her throughout the house because she's at her dad's house right now. She's waking up. As they struggle, he throws her down the staircase, reminiscent of Psycho, which Wes Craven says he's a huge Hitchcock fan. So tumbling down the stairs in Psycho, we see that in Scream with Nev running down the stairs. I mean, Wes Craven stairwells make for great video footage because it's very narrow and you can only pretty much fit one person on the stairwell at a time in a house. Lisa, stunned, retrieves the dead hitman's gun and shoots Jackson. Wounded, he disarms her and is about to kill her when a revived Joe shoots Jackson with the gun. Lisa returns to the hotel to provide assistance, where Keith praises both her and Cynthia and thanks them for what they did to save his family. So, I mean, the hotel is gone, but the U.S. ambassador of national security is safe. So you see, Jackson's thwarted. I mean, I love Wes Craven does one-off movies like this. I really just wish he would do a sequel to this. Not necessarily Red Eye, but it took a lot for Jackson to stay down. It doesn't have to be Jackson Ripner. I would love to see how Lisa got on with her life after this and how the Keefs did. And Cynthia and Joe. I would like to see that movie and to see who is revenging Jackson against them in that movie. That would be cool, but I don't think it would have the same oomph, same gravitas, the same effect this one did. I love movies like this where it pretty much takes place in one place. Yes, there was the airport. Yes, there was Joe's house. Yes, there was the hotel. But pretty much your two actors, Cillian Murphy and Rachel McAdams, were on a plane, sitting down. Everything happened on that plane. I like movies like this, like Saw 1. I like Saw 1 because it's very similar to this and takes place in one room. Psycho, until we go to the house, takes place in a hotel room. Rear window, Jimmy Stewart's in his room because he can't walk. You're watching everything that's going on out that window through a camera lens. It's stuff like that that I like it because it just makes you feel not necessarily claustrophobic, but makes you feel like it just does that sense of fear a little bit more because you're there by yourself doing all this. So we've come to that part of the night where I give this a rating. Is it too sweet? Can't be beat. Is it too sour? Don't even bother. Or is it meh? Meh. Let's find out. All right. So to let you guys know what it is, really what my rating is, get your two sweets up and keep them up like that and just bring them in. Boom! That's right. It's too sweet, just can't be beat. Like I said, I love this movie because of where it takes place. One room, always horror, always scary that way. Tune in next week because we have 2 more left of spooky season left. Tune in next week when I take us all the way back. When I take us all the way back to Frankenstein. That's right. We're going old school. We're talking Boris Karloff as the monster Frankenstein next week. Right here on the Director's Cut. So stay tuned for that. And the following week, it's a special night. It's Halloween night. So On that night, I'm being in a costume. I recommend you guys all dress up in your costumes too, and we're going to have a good time. Because we're going to go trick or treating. We're going to play a game of masks. We're going to have that night, on Halloween night, the movie that says it all by its title. It's Halloween. That's right. No, I'm not talking the Michael Myers ones. I'm talking about that one little movie right there that says right in the middle, right in the middle, that says number 3. That's right. We're talking on Halloween night. We're talking Halloween 3, the season of the witch. Yeah, so I'm going to run the gamut here in October of a whole bunch of different spooky movies. And join me right here on the Director's Cut in November when I bring to you my Survivor Series box office bonanza. That's right. I'm gearing up. We're going to have different quadrants. It's going to be like March Madness just in the weeks of November leading up. And it's all going to culminate the week of Survivor Series, where we're going to find out which movie, and you guys get to vote on them too, right down there at the Director's Cut TFN, as well as our Fanatics Network one as well. You guys will get to vote on which ones pass through and what the final 2 are, as I give us that night a showdown of epic proportions when I talk about both movies in 30 minutes. I usually talk one. I'll talk both movies in 30 minutes in November. And we'll decide once and for all what movie up to this point in 2023 is the one. If someone said, explain 2023 in theaters, that will be the movie that we explain what 2023 was all about. Come join me in that in November coming up. But until then, thanks for watching and diving into the deep cut with me. All of our socials are down below. As you guys can see, they're all right here, right down here in yellow and black, right down there. Check our descriptions below for everything we do. Get all of your notifications on all your social media, so whenever we post something, you guys are familiar with that. As well as my socials down there. I'm the Bin Buster on all of other social media, so check me out. I talk physical media movies and physical media in general that way. So come join me on my channel as well. Until next time, remember there's more to movies than what we see on the screen. I'm Greydon, and I'll be your guide through the films and their history, right here on the Director's Cut.